It's like really, I can hear the people talking.
That's good feedback. Hi,
Mhm.
everyone. Good morning. We are in downtown Santa Barbara and be very excited to spend some time on the coast on the beach. This isn't that far away at all. Have some phenomenal views coming up here from Highway 1. And it's definitely a huge change of scenery, right? Coming from Shasta, where it basically is mid-winter, all right, got snow, ice, and all that, but the mountain is incredibly beautiful and scenic. Coming down to Southern California, where we gained 20, 30 degrees somewhere in that 10-hour stretch. So really good to be here, and it is a different environment, different kind of energy. The energy in Shasta is very very clear, very vibrant, very buzzing. But here it is quite lively as well. There are some special energies in this area too, particularly being so close both to LA and also the ocean. We're about 2.5 hours north of LA right now. So there is a little bit of background noise, but just take it as part of the ambiance over here. We're going to do short exercises this morning to set the tone, get clear and focused for and go into our energy session here. We're going to start out with chronic mudra to beginning to draw some more energy to us. This one is fairly simple, so we're going to have our top two fingers lifted up and the top two fingers over there.
All right, guys. What is it, Ryan? What is that? Okay, what's the blue thing?
That means that it's operating.
There'll be a test later.
Some of them are like, yeah, that was
Right.
on. Yeah. Back up. Sit. Yeah, this is last night. We were like, on the construction site. Yeah, maybe more. Dead silent. So just, there was nothing going on.
But that's all. These places where we have some noise, some muscle.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Get our meditation
Around 6:30
exercise done
here
here
on it.
just fine. And
Yeah, we just be like big
it's been a big challenge. Actually, a real growth process to be in situations which are not as comfortable. They're kind of challenging and almost would have previously been annoying or frustrating in certain ways. So, for example, here, we're out here doing this. I hope it have been, on the beach, probably only 15 minutes away. But so we're working out. There's a little bit of back. But as much as we are doing stations and posture stretches, for me and my process, actually more important to deprogram all of that thinking. And for me right now, I actually am working on my own mind building response to annoyance. So let's say me being annoyed at Apple sounds. What I want to do internally is say, okay, if my mind wants to get annoyed about that, I'm going to take a step back and kind of say, we don't need to get annoyed. We don't need to go into those moments. And I think that's actually great where I am in my process. So I hope you begin to feel a little bit of prana in fingers that does magnetize energy, pranic energy to it. And holding hands like this for a minute, we can begin to take in energy, which is very helpful. Next practice we're going to do this morning is the fundamental practice of the alternate nostril breathing. Which something I've been exposed to for a while. From India, practice, which also helps calm, still balance the mind. Helping us further enhance our focus. For this one, we're not going to go too much into the details of how to do it, and it's something that is a little bit hard to do in the beginning first time. And if you don't get it exactly right, that's okay. In essence, though, we are covering one nostril while we breathe in and out through the other, and then switching nostrils and breathing through the other. So that is essentially the process for the alternate nostril breathing. And begin starting with the left nostril. And if you don't get left and right, if you don't get it exactly right, that's perfectly fine. And you can go at your own pace. Simply do this in a few moments.
Great. What they haven't been here for also. Watching the show. I can tell you. It might actually be. And oh, like that was yeah 3 4 to 5 like 30 where do we go? Like waving away, and then all of a sudden stopped and looked at all the months, and then went back to being really upset. And it took really
Okay, good. So hopefully that helps set the tone. We're going to move into our energetic portion and can do a little bit of visualization for this. If you would like, the visualization isn't necessary if you want people to meditate silently, taking energies. But for our visualization for this, we'll visualize ourselves in a beautiful healing chamber within a human. So that would be our visualization. See the beautiful marble columns surrounding it, square, and as we walk into that, we have a bunch of healing waters that cleansing ourselves, our words, preparing ourselves for swim as we walk through these waters. And then after we step out of that, we find ourselves in this chamber that has a crystal bed. And find out and Imagine yourself down. That great taking energies. See energies. Take 3 breaths together. Yeah.
They're moving the, alright.
Simply relax. Please. The flow of energy. It's all around us. Not aware of it. So then, places we are, depends on our mindset. Too. Now we are teaching ourselves to stay mindful, aware of soft, subtle energies.
Yeah.
We're aware to mild energetic currents that
No, I love it, I do.
are around us.
I had like on us.
That are here to assist, gently assist with
It's like that.
what we'd like to work on today. And we like to bring healing intentions. I talked about really releasing the mind of when it comes to situations like frustrating mind tends to take up, say, I ended up alive like this, I wish it was another way. So if you're just stepping back up when, as I'm also taking ceiling meditation, has meant to assist with in those moments, having a bit more space to pull back, not realizing it. You can bring encourage to bring your own attention to this to direct the energy to also what you would like to use. And that can be something that is it also can just be energies to assist you in your meditation. So you can basically meditate, that's what you like to do. And you might want to go deeper. You have more PDs, have a little bit of lift in that meditation. And that's also perfect. To do space to create people who's listening, who's to be everybody who's there like that's good. That's good. Adding and find so we're really starting out some very mild energy right now. Very relaxing, very mild.
Sister-in-law was
Mark your meditation to that very subtle, soft. So
Yeah, the whole thing, that's why we think this bait, I don't know.
I'll say I can't do anything to that.
Next.
Yeah.
Like, every year I try to, Christmas Eve. And Jim always calls and asks me why I'm not working on this. We tell them.
Yeah. Like, I'll do that.
Well, I think I'm gonna get lucky because we have a rating.
Or sometimes I need lines to see these cheap down.
I'm so excited about it.
I see people there and respond or to them. But generally it's good to see. Keep eyes closed during. It's fortunate.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
this part of the meditation, we're gonna shift gears a little bit. And I'm gonna go a bit deeper next specifically with I know or know in this or
Yeah. So. Down there.
From part of LA to us. When do you think they're gonna back come by?
So parents go to down to yeah. So. That's good. Yeah, but yeah.
Yes.
That's what I want.
Sad.
I did a lot of it. So.
The voicemail about.
I did a lot of it. So I did it.
So did. That's like.
Well,
I got a limited. Hey.
We always think the layoffs.
So I'm like, they don't, yeah, it was all about like. Here's some of that. Schooling, I said that to the lab, they were not all the time. It's just about what's possible. I know. It's like body, I was like, oh my god. So.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's good. What's cool else? That's the thing to write on it.
So tuning in.
Say you're
Just or
You see, Sharon, see all the stand walls, which is. Another thing I wanted to do, other something. No, it gets live. So
So.
I guess he was messing around with his executive assistant, scouting.
Also get it
council,
in the 9 to 5.
And he got her pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's married for what,
Yeah.
got her
I
pregnant.
was really interested in.
So he worked. Now, they, after that came out,
And
I was like,
uh,
I guess he got into an argument with his wife. Trying to kill himself for, and he left their house, doing his business, so.
That's
In
also.
Vancouver, in the same thing, he got arrested. So suicide. No, unfortunately, didn't. Say,
That's.
No, that's.
I guess the thing is, they say they were back door dash.
So.
They
I liked it.
overtime. To shoot.
DoorDash.
Love that. I like.
If they have been, put it on CBS. Yeah, it used to be like, it's still, but you have to talk to like a pharmacist.
Repeat plant B. But they have.
She could have lost every game. And still been. Still been. Steve's too.
Coaching is the long shot. That was by their. Well, there's two longest yards, there's the original one, like. Her Reynolds was in the later one, but not exactly. But the original one had her. He was the star, he was the guy, yeah. That's not.
Together. Now we move all the super.
Every day is different.
Well, it's probably.
So, oh, see you. Meditations.
So the first year was,